Hi, Jason.
Hi, Carly.
How are you?
I'm good. I'm excited to be here. Thanks for having me.
Oh my God. Thank you for picnicking with me today.
Yeah.
We are here backstage at New World Stages where Teeth the Musical is running off Broadway.
Yeah.
How's it been so far?
It's been wild. If you know anything about Teeth, you know that it is an experience unlike any other that you will ever have in the theater. So it's been a wild ride and so cool to do a second production of it.
Yeah, because it was just at Playwrights,
Yeah.
and you couldn't get a ticket because it just sold out and was so good.
Yeah.
So now they're moving it again, so hopefully more eyes can see it and enjoy this wonderful show.
Yeah.
So congrats on that. Well,
Thanks.
I'm so happy that we're picnicking today. And whenever I go on a picnic, it's really important to me that like the vibes are good.
Yeah.
And I feel like that starts with the music that's like playing at a picnic.
Always. Couldn't agree
So,
more. Yeah.
right?
Yeah. Absolutely.
Really important. So I was hoping that today you would help curate the perfect picnic playlist for our picnic.
Okay. Yeah.
Are you
happy
in?
to. Yes, obviously.
Okay, perfect.
Well, what else am I doing here than to like curate this picnic playlist with you? Let's do it.
And I've always said that.
Yeah.
And this is Picnic Playlist. Question number one is, do you have like a get ready with me song? Is there a song that we're listening to backstage before the show or like on the way to the theater?
Ooh, that's a good question. Okay, so when we did our first production at Playwrights Horizons, the run of the show was around the time that Ariana Grande released Eternal Sunshine.
Oh, well, so
And
yes.
So
Yes,
that was like the album that was playing, that was playing like during our entire run in the dressing room, basically. So now that we're back, it's like still the album that we all listen to, which is funny because you have guys in here, guys who listen to all types of music, but they all get behind us listening to Ariana Grande. So that's kind of like the Getting Ready album.
Ariana Grande is like the common denominator.
I think so, yeah.
Because you're in the dressing room with a bunch of people, so you kind of have to morph to what everyone loves.
Yeah, I check in. I make sure everyone's like cool with that, but that seems to be like a go-to. Like everyone can get into that.
When Yes and is on, we're feeling good.
Absolutely.
Is there a specific song from Eternal Sunshine?
Like We Can't Be Friends is usually like the acoustic version.
The acoustic version.
Yes.
The acoustic version.
That's the one because it's got
Does
like a
something
vibe.
to me.
Yes.
I can't.
I agree. No, that's
Yeah.
playing like on a loop in my apartment right now.
Oh my God, perfect. Especially like feel like I've been listening to it all year, and then obviously now Wicked is out.
Correct.
So I'm like just going back and forth between Wicked and Eternal Sunshine.
Pretty much. Yeah.
All of
That's
my
the
heart
last
and
like
Grande
5 days of
Lord.
my life. Yeah.
Yes.
Exactly.
Exactly that. Okay, I love that.
Yeah.
Are there any like fun backstage shenanigans that have happened since doing the show? I'm sure there are many, but like
Teeth, there's so much stuff going on. I mean, we're sitting in our lovely dressing room. There's like blood stains. I personally like come off stage in a very fast change where I am covered in blood head to toe, and I have maybe like a minute to like clean all the blood off of me, get on an entirely different costume, run back on stage, climb up some stairs, and like re-enter and climb down the wall. I would call that a shenanigan.
that is a shenanigan
It's like
sure.
shenanigans galore when I come back here when I'm literally I'm naked, by the way.
Really
when that
important,
happens,
yeah.
spoiler, and I'm drenched in blood and I have a towel around me, and me and my poor sweet dresser Dom is just like frantically wiping blood off of me. It's crazy, Carly.
It's
insane.
crazy,
Yeah, it's
but
wild.
it's so fun. Oh my
Yeah.
God. Has the show always been like as bloody? That sounds like a crazy question, but like, or as you were building the show, did more like...
It's gotten bloodier because
Okay.
we learned that the audience wants more blood. Like when, how do I say this without, it's a hard show to talk about and be like PG. But when people
Doesn't need to be
when people are
PG.
killed, oh,
Teeth
does
is
it?
not PG.
Okay, great. Well, we call them penile amputations here. Our beautiful intimacy director has told us that we can't talk about dicks being chopped off. We have to say when the penile amputation happens.
Yes.
And so when those happen, there was some blood initially, and then we just learned like the more blood, the better. Like people like to see blood packets exploding.
Well, I think because if it's like, it's not such a weird question, but like this is the show and it's amazing. But if it's just like a little bit, then it kind of feels more real. And then like when it's like so
Right.
much blood, it's like so campy.
Totally. Which just matches the tone of this show. It's like everything about this world is larger than life, so you want like a fountain of blood.
You want a
coming
fountain of
from
blood.
A crotch.
You want a fountain of blood coming from a crotch
You heard it here first, folks.
at Teeth the Musical.
And you're gonna get it, let me tell you.
And you're gonna get it. Oh my God, Jason, you are so good in the show. You're so funny. You sound so great. Do you have a favorite song in Teeth?
I do, but it's not the song that people would guess. Because my character's big song is called Modest is Hottest. It happens in like the first 10 minutes of the show.
So good.
It's definitely a bop. I do love singing that one. It's a very pure, sweet, chaste little song about two horny teenagers who get turned on by one another's purity. But my favorite song comes later in the show. It's called Playing with Fire. And it's a duet between Dawn and Tobey where they get to kind of speak aloud some of their fantasies about one another for the very first time. And the music is kind of like dark and haunting and sexy and mysterious. And it's a really fun scene and song to do because you feel the audience on the edge of their seat. Like, what are these two kids about to do? And then it really goes there.
Yeah, and also this cast is like stacked full of just like talent. And everyone's so good. How has it been working with the cast?
It's been great. I mean, we had an amazing group at Playwrights Horizons. Elise Allen Lewis, it plays our Dawn. She's absolutely incredible. She's been with the show since the very beginning, and it's over 10 years of development for her.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I think they've been developing the show between like 13 or 14 years. We had Stephen Pasquale, we have Ren Rivera, we have Kira Kennedy now as our Dawn standby, who's amazing. And now Andy Carl has joined our production for this iteration, and he is a completely different pastor. He plays 3 different roles. He brings a totally different flavor to it. And so it's been amazing to just get up and play with these amazing actors every night.
I'm also curious, do you have a favorite song to watch somebody else perform in the show?
Oh, yes, definitely. I mean, I'm a sucker for 2 of Dawn's songs.
Okay.
Shame in My Body is kind of her first song where she's talking about all of these feelings that she's feeling as a young teenager for the first time, coming into her body and her sexuality. And then there's a song called Always the Woman that happens kind of halfway
It's so
through.
sick. It's so sick.
So good. Just like the lyrics, the music, the way it builds. It's got this like rock, folk situation happening. Elise sings it so well, and it's a message that is so relevant for right now. So to watch Elise sing it right now, this week, the past few weeks, just given everything that's been going on, that's been amazing to watch her deliver that message and sing her heart out, and I love it.
Absolutely, I love that answer. I am curious if Tobey was listening to a song right now, like with all the music coming out, what would Tobey be listening to?
Like all like the pop music of the day right now.
Yes.
Oh my gosh. Oh, I feel like, I don't know why this is the first thing that came to mind, but Shawn Mendes just came out with a new album.
Yes, he did.
And I feel like he's like, his vibe is like teenage boy with a lot of feelings, you know what I mean? And
Absolutely.
Tobey is giving that energy. Tobey, I can see him like walking around with his headphones, just like being in his feelings. And so I think he'd probably get into Shawn Mendes' new album.
I love that. He is just a man with a lot of feelings.
Absolutely.
And that's exactly what he'd be bopping to.
I think so.
Yeah. Okay, I'm also curious, and this doesn't need to be from Teeth, but it can be from Teeth.
Okay.
If you have a hardest song, I don't think it's going to be from Teeth. If you have a hardest song that you've performed in any show you've been in.
Oh, I saw you ask Alex Brightman this question, and he had kind of an unexpected answer, right? What was it?
Yeah, his was Climb to the Top of Mountain Rock from School of Rock.
Right.
Which, like, you'd think he'd say Beetlejuice maybe because it's, like, so
insane.
so much, but no, that was it for him.
Love Alex. Hi, Alex, if
Hi,
you're watching
Alex.
this. I loved your episode. That was really cool. Hardest song I've ever sang. Okay, I have to think for, like, 3 seconds.
Yes, take your time.
When I did Evita at City Center in 2019, that is a crazy score. That is, like, bottom of my range all the way up to like stratospheric high notes that sometimes have to be really powerful, sometimes have to be like really quiet and soft. I don't know if there was a specific song in there that was crazy, but it just felt like that whole night was like every nook and cranny of my voice I had to like dig into for that incredible Andrew Lloyd Webber score. So yeah, that's not really an answer to your question, but that was the hardest score I've had to sing.
The whole score from Evita, absolutely.
That's
and
a wild one.
I feel like every Andrew Lloyd Webber score kind of is that.
Yeah.
It's like such a monster. I just filmed with Saleha
Oh, right. Okay, yes, I did
last
see
week, and
that.
one of her like moments, hardest songs, moments that were like made her feel like she was in the theater was also Evita.
Yeah, I mean, she's...
And I filmed with Maya. Oh my God, I had the whole...
Oh, yes, okay,
I
I saw
got
that
the whole
too.
Evita gambit
Yes, you
here.
really did.
I'm
You
just
really
collecting
did.
the Evita City Center
Bring
cast
it back.
members.
We are ready.
Like Pokemon.
Yeah.
I'm just like,
I
more
love
of
that.
them, because I loved that production too.
Yeah,
You were
that
so
was-
good in it.
Thank you so much.
It was so good.
Yeah.
But so your Broadway debut was it Spider-Man or was it
was
Bring It On?
Bring It
Okay,
On
that
was
was
first,
first.
yeah.
I forgot the order.
Yeah.
So that was your Broadway debut. What was that like, making your Broadway debut and Bring It On?
I mean, it was everything. It was like every emotion under the sun. It was really hard, really amazing, total dream come true. That was just kind of like Broadway boot camp for everyone who was doing it, because we had a cast of, I think it was like 35 people, and 28 of us or something were making our Broadway debut. So we were all very young, very green. We toured first. We did a national tour. We went to, I think, like 13 cities. And so we all got to really learn the show and learn what it means to do 8 shows a week on the road first before we came to Broadway for like 6 months or something. And so that was wild. Just like figuring out, how do I do this? How do I show up every day? We were so young. We were all so excited. We had no idea what we were in for. And that show, you're working with Lin-Manuel Miranda, Andy Blankenbuehler, Tom Kitt, Amanda Green, like some legendary people who at musical theater school you like could only dream of working with those people. So then they're like writing new material for you, and you're just, it was total out-of-body experience, and I'm so grateful for it.
Do you have a song that reminds you of your Broadway debut?
Like from the show?
It could be from the show, or one that, like, I don't know, at the
Ooh.
time you were listening to.
That's a good question. For some reason, I'm envisioning me and some castmates getting in the car on the road and listening to Beyonce's album 4. That was like the Love on Top album.
Yes.
I feel like that came out around that time, and for some reason I just think about, because you know, you would drive around on tour and you would share a car with your castmates, and me and my castmates would like, I have distinct memories of us getting in the car and like bopping along to Love on Top. That was like, yeah.
I mean, as you should.
Absolutely.
That makes
Yeah.
so much sense, and then doing flips and
Yeah,
turns
yeah.
and all the things
Totally.
on stage.
Yeah.
Okay,
It was
well,
wild.
great answer so far.
Thank you so much.
I'm getting a little hungry. So I don't know how you're feeling.
I could go for a snack, definitely.
Yeah, so maybe it's time for a picnic playlist snack break?
I think so. I think we should do it.
Yeah. So what I have for you today is, I heard you like peanut butter pretzels.
These are my favorite thing.
So I have this, and I brought chocolate covered pretzels as well.
Even
Because I
better.
felt like chocolate and peanut butter works well together. So we can open them
combo.
both, whatever you
I
want.
love it. Are you a
Yeah.
peanut butter fan as well? Like,
I'm
talk to me.
actually not as much, which is kind of half the reason I brought the chocolate, so I can have my chocolate pretzels.
Thank
They go
you.
so well together. So
They
should we
do.
just cheers?
Yeah, let's cheers to that.
I love a
You
chocolate
get in on
covered
that.
pretzel.
I'm good over here with these.
Yeah, always
Maybe
like
I'll save those for like a post-show,
Yes.
desserty kind of snack.
absolutely post heat covered in blood, eating chocolate
chocolate-covered
covered
pretzel.
peanut butter covered pretzels. Cheers.
The dream. These hit
This
every time.
is Teeth the musical. This is
No,
off Broadway.
this is it. This
This is the dream.
Yeah. I'll have a sip of this beautifully branded Picnic Playlist water.
Always. Well, while we have our delicious snacks,
Mm-hmm.
I'm hoping we can do picnic playlist rapid fire speed round.
Okay, yes. I'm
Where
ready.
I
These
give you
frighten me, but
5.
I'm gonna just like dive in.
If you just dive in, I think you're gonna kill it. Actually,
Okay, great.
It's gonna be amazing.
I feel good about it.
Okay. The first one is go-to karaoke song.
Oh my God, I never do karaoke. I used to do like, what was that, like Sunday Morning by Maroon 5. That was one that I did for a while.
Great one.
Random choice, but yeah.
Next one is favorite road trip song.
I would just put on Short and Sweet by Sabrina Carpenter and just like let that play. We love the pop girlies, so we would probably just let that happen.
I just saw her at Barclays.
How was?
It was obviously amazing.
I mean, duh.
I mean, nothing better. I actually saw her twice last year also. Like
Okay, so you're a fan.
I went to Webster Hall before Short and
Ooh,
Sweet. Like,
okay. You really
I knew.
know. I actually would say Slim Pickens is me and my husband's favorite song on the album.
Oh my
Every time it comes on, it's just like got this beautiful vibe to it, and it's so like silly and like a little stupid, but like, I don't know. We love it.
I
We
feel
love
like
it.
her lyrics are so funny and campy, similar to Teeth, where like it's kind of
Absolutely.
giving the same sort of like humor,
Yes,
a little
yes.
inappropriate.
Sabrina
very
Carpenter
funny.
would love Teeth. Get Sabrina to New World Stages. Sabrina, if you're listening, you got to come see this show.
Sabrina
You would
Carpenter, you
love
would
it.
love Teeth.
You would absolutely love it. We also heard that Ariana Grande loves horror, all things horror. Apparently, that's a thing.
Ariana, Sabrina.
So we got to get her here.
The doors are open for you both.
Absolutely, we will welcome you with open arms.
We will cover you in blood in the splash zone.
I'll save you some peanut butter pretzels.
It's perfect.
If that's the thing you're into. Okay, sorry, go ahead.
Next one is song that you cried to.
Oh my God. Wow, so many. Oh, I'm just going with the first thing that comes to mind. There was a song I sang for my husband at our wedding that every time I'm in my feels, I put this on. It's called Sunscreen, and it's by an artist who's not very well known. I think her name is Ira Wolf, something like that. Anyway, it's the sweetest song in the world. I've been loving it for years, and I surprised my husband with a rendition of it at our wedding, and it was like the most magical moment ever. So yeah, that's when I put on when I want a good cry, a happy cry.
Oh, that's a great cry.
Yeah.
You can cry in all sorts of colors.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah, be it.
My next one is a song that you like to dance to.
Oh my gosh. Again, the most random songs are coming to mind. Dancing on My Own by
Great
Robin.
one.
That's a big one. Also, End of Time by Beyonce was on that same 4 album. That was also, I guess there's a wedding theme tonight, but that was like a song that me and my husband danced to at our wedding that I also love. But yeah, we love Robin too in our household.
I love it. And my last one for you is a favorite Broadway song. It doesn't need to be the favorite, but just one that we're loving right now.
I'd have to say Being Alive from Company is just like pretty much the best song ever.
Yeah.
I also have to plug, this is so annoying, but I'm recently in a love affair with How Glory Goes from Floyd Collins, because it's just the most gorgeous song from the most gorgeous score. And Jeremy Jordan, who will be playing Floyd Collins in our production, just sings the heck out of it. It's so stunning. Can't wait for you to see it. Fully obsessed.
Oh my God. Well,
Yeah.
great job. Rapid fire speed round. Amazing.
Okay, survived.
But since you did bring up Floyd Collins,
Uh-huh.
first of all, congratulations.
Thank you so
I can't wait to
much.
see you in it. You're going to be so good. What is one thing that you're excited for going into this run in the spring?
Oh my gosh. I mean, working at Lincoln Center and doing a show at the Vivian Beaumont Theater is, like, I can't even believe I'm saying those words. It's just been like such a dream. I grew up in New York City. I'm from Brooklyn, born and raised. And so I would always see shows at Lincoln Center, and going there just felt so magical and so elegant and beautiful. And the productions that I've seen there have just been so perfect. They just do such amazing work. So to get to work there and just go to work at Lincoln Center every day is like such a dream come true.
A dream come true.
I think that's the part that, there's many things I'm excited for, but that is kind of like the first one.
Right now that's what's in your brain. I love it.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I can't wait.
Yeah.
Okay, well, unfortunately, we need
No.
to wrap this.
No!
I know. I wish I could stay here
This has been
all
like
day.
actually very fun.
Thank you so much.
I feel like I want to
had
ask you some questions. What's one of your favorite Broadway songs?
Oh my God.
I'm flipping the script.
That's crazy. I actually always say Being Alive. That's one
Really?
of mine for sure.
Yeah.
I mean, I think it's just, I agree, it's like the perfect,
Stunning.
stunning Broadway song. And then my favorite Broadway show is Spring Awakening. So
Ooh.
anything from that. Oh my God, nobody's ever asked me. This is crazy.
Now, if you had to pick, I'm sorry.
Yes. Please.
I want to say your favorite song from Spring Awakening, but I feel like that would be cruel. Like, I want to hear like a top 2 or 3. But if you had to pick one,
Oh my God.
what would you go
I
with?
think I love my junk. Is
Yes,
that crazy?
that was a
Is that a crazy answer?
same page.
Yeah.
Same
of
page.
course.
That's like okay, that's a good road trip song too.
Great
That brings
road
me
trip
back to
song.
like high school, driving in the car with my friends, singing "Touch Me," like screaming it at the top of our lungs. Yeah.
There's nothing better. And I also like to loop it all back around. I think Spring Awakening and Heathers and all of these shows kind of feel very similar to Teeth. Like that
Totally.
same sort of like angsty music is
Yes.
so contemporary, good and like funny and like meaningful. And yeah, anyways,
Yeah.
I love Teeth also.
Heard. Yay. Come see Teeth.
But you do have to go do a show as much as I wish I could stay
Yeah,
here.
no,
and, like,
you're right.
We
you're
could
right.
talk for hours.
I just want to
It's
eat
the
peanut butter
truth.
pretzels with you all day, but I do have to do a show,
And I
unfortunately.
want to eat chocolate pretzels with you all day. But before we go,
Yes.
I'm hoping that you'll do picnic playlist karaoke with me.
Yes. And I've been thinking about what song, because we've
Okay.
talked about so many good ones.
So many.
Would you sing along with me?
Oh no, I put this in your head. and
I
now
know I
have to.
did, because-
if it makes sense, I'll do anything for you, Jason.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Well, I'm just gonna sing like a verse from like, this brings me back to my teenage years.
Yes.
So we just kind of talked about it. Touch me, just like that. And that, oh yeah, now that's heaven. Now that I like, God, that's so nice. Now lower down where the figs lie.
Wow, Jason. That was gorgeous. I was going to join in, but it was so gorgeous.
I was
that
waiting
couldn't.
for you, but
no,
it
I
was
know.
fine.
It was just so gorgeous that, like, if I joined in, it would have been less gorgeous.
I would have loved it.
And I didn't want to do that to you.
Okay.
But that
thank
was
you.
amazing.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for giving that gift to me.
All yours. All yours.
Everyone, go see Jason
Yes.
in Teeth the Musical at New World Stages. It's so much fun. It's so good. You're going to have the best time. And then go to Floyd Collins in the spring at the Vivian Beaumont Theater. And we'll see you next time.
Yeah, see you there.
Bye.